Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Clement from MyFlySimX. Today I'm going to be taking a look at FlyTampa's newest airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, Boston International Airport. Now just a quick note before we do get started, I am reviewing version 1.1. The original Boston Airport was released in about late mid-April of 2022, and an update was pushed out on May the 1st of 2022 with some performance enhancements, optimizations, and a few other things as well. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So right now, I'm flying over runway 33 left, runway 33. And the first thing that you'll notice is that the textures are just simply stunning. Now FlyTampa, they do some amazing work on the textures. You'll see that the grounds right here, including the taxiways and the runway markings, everything just looks absolutely phenomenal. Now just a quick note for those of you that might be new to Boston International Airport or that's never flown in or out of Boston, it is a complex airport. There's a lot of runways, cross-functional runways, and if you are going to be flying in or out of Boston on VetSim, I would definitely recommend that you get familiar with the airport layout before flying online, as especially on a busy night or day, things could get pretty, pretty complex if you're not too familiar with the airport layout. All right, so skipping ahead a little bit, we're going to head down towards some of the terminals here in Boston International Airport. Now, this has been reworked to be fully compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It has PBR material that has been kind of reworked, custom animated jetways and taxiway lighting, terraformed terrain and 3D rocks, as we saw at the beginning by the pier or by the little runway 33 left approach, and the dock for the runway lights and approach lights, detailed library objects as well, and some animated passengers as well. Now we'll go ahead and make our way down here. We're about to cross runway 4 right and 22 left. But I was talking about, you'll see that the runway markings are just really well done and high resolution, very nicely done by FlyTampa. You'll see in the distance straight ahead of us, you'll see some of the buildings that have been added. And not only did FlyTampa just complete this airport, but they just added a lot of surrounding areas as well, such as cargo ships, as you can see here on the left. Right, so getting towards the end of runway 9 here that we just passed on our left, and we're going to come back, and there is a really nice hotel, the Hyatt, which is at the end of, or at the beginning of runway 14, and you'll see that this makes it a great hotel for some really nice plane spotting. We'll go ahead and start heading down to the cargo side of things. Here we have our fire station, as we see here to our right, Coast Guard, Massachusetts State Police as well. You'll see that you have some FedEx vehicles, a lot of really nice groundwork here. Some of the ground vehicles looking really good, including some of the trucks. You've got the FedEx area, cargo area as well, and a little bit further down ahead of us, you'll find the American Airlines cargo area as well. Now, I'm giving you a really nice in-depth tour here of the airport because I think there's so many nice things to see, and that was detailed and modeled here by FlyTampa. So we're going to go around the full airport. But here we are starting to come towards the Delta terminal as we get a little closer. Really nice detailed modeled here as well. Now keep in mind that this airport does have some interior modeling done. So let's go ahead and get that checked out a little bit. You'll see that we have some 3D animated passengers here that look actually really nice. Now, I am going to say that I feel like the interior look a little basic and a little dull, to be completely honest with you. Now, don't get me wrong, inside of terminals are completely different stories. There's a lot of people that will, you know, buy a scenery or an airport just based off of the interior of the terminal. Personally, I don't care too much if an interior of the terminal is done or not, but I feel like with FlyTampa's Boston International Airport, it's lacking a little bit of the interior. In my opinion, if you're going to do the terminal, do it well, do it right. FlyTampa does amazing sceneries. Everything is really high quality. I just feel like the inside of the terminals are lacking a little bit, especially on the standard FlyTampa quality. So we'll come back here just a little bit further down towards the last gate, A22 from Delta. We got some more Delta gates over here as well. Same thing, you can see the passengers, and we do have some interior as well. Now again, ground markings looking phenomenal. The jetways looking really good. We've got some really nice ground vehicles as well. And I'm going to show you a little Easter egg hunt that I found over here. Let's go ahead and go back towards the terminal here. And a little Easter egg hunt right here. Doing some dancing Gangnam style. So again, you'll see that inside of terminals, yeah, it looks good. It looks okay. To be honest with you, again, I would have just expected a little bit more from FlyTampa, especially that they were modeling the inside of the terminals. We'll go ahead and get some air a little bit. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the Bravo gates here. And you'll see the beautiful garage here that we have to our left in front of us. Some more gates, more inside of a terminal as well. Just everything looking really nice and high quality. Now we'll get another terminal over here with another some more inside. Now, one of the things I really love about FlyTampa is they really detail their surroundings. We'll take a look at this garage over here, and the model cars are absolutely phenomenal, and they look extremely real. So great job there on the modeling. You'll be able to even recognize some of the brands here. Well done by FlyTampa. We'll come back over here. We'll start seeing some of the Southwest gates. Some of the ground trucks as well. And just really giving you an overall nice look at this airport. Now we'll make our way to the right over here, which are going to be some of the Charlie gates, which are some of the JetBlue gates. You'll be able to see JetBlue fly in and out of Boston. Lots of great flights, lots of great airlines, lots of great international flights as well, flying in and out of Boston, which makes it a really great airport. Whether you're going to the West Coast, whether you're going to Europe, or the south of the US, and even the Caribbean. Now we'll go ahead and come back and make our way to the control tower here at Boston International Airport. Really nice big tower, which is interesting. Not all towers are built the same. A lot of them are very different, but this is, you'll see that it's a pretty big control tower with a lot of I'm not actually sure what's in the middle, but I'm sure crew rest, or ATC rest, some offices, and things like that. But you'll be able to come and see on how detailed this is. Lots of cameras, of course. The inside of the control tower is modeled a little bit. Again, it's definitely going to be some of the basic modeling, but again, it gets the job done. Here we'll see some more of the really nice cars. Now, one thing I did kind of notice, you seem to get a lot of cars to the right, as we see over here, and then not a whole lot on top of this garage. So maybe this garage is closed in real life or something, but I just wish that would be a little bit more consistent. You'll see the Hilton Hotel to the left over here, and then here we're going to start coming through some of the other gates, and some of the international gates as well, where there are some dual jetways. You'll see some of the dual jetways here, and the echo gates to the left. So we'll make our way back over here. You see that a lot of the city and a lot of the surroundings have been modeled. You'll even see that you have a JetBlue hangar here that's open, that you have a JetBlue A320. Coming to the right, you'll have an American Airlines hangar as well, and some general aviations as we pass over the American Airlines hangar. Signature, I believe that is. And then we'll come back towards the end of the airport over here. And head back on towards the runways. Now the next thing I want to show you is some of the night lighting a little bit. As we come back, you'll be able to see that the runway is illuminated, the taxiways, and the lights are actually extremely nice, very nicely modeled. Gives off a really bright, nice, crisp light with some of the glow around as well. You'll be able to see that some of the taxiway lightings as well are looking really nice. You'll be able to see that the floodlights as well are a really nice addition at the gates, giving you a really nice look into the city as the background over there. So yeah, that's basically it. Just wanted to give you a little tour of FlyTampa's newest Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery, Boston International Airport. To me, in my opinion, it is a must-buy. While it doesn't check off all the boxes, especially on the interior of the terminal, and some of the parking lots being a little too empty car-wise, I still think that this is a very highly detailed and a beautiful scenery that's I don't think you could pass on. So let me know in the comments below if you've bought this, if you're thinking of getting it, if you have any additional questions. But hopefully this helps you a little bit more on deciding whether to buy or not this beautiful airport from FlyTampa. Don't forget to leave a like, thumbs up, and please give me a subscribe. And until next video, we'll see you soon. Bye now.